Previously on Keeping Up with JDANTT.
I will be doing a house tour of my new place.
How you doing? This shit right here? Come on now. I really might not stay here for long. What's my next move? So, this is it. Really? Like, I don't know what's up with the hands. What are we doing? What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is JDANTT, aka JDANTT. Hi. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about living with roommates, or how to live with a roommate. Many of you know that I was supposed to move to Vegas, but that didn't happen. So much has happened. Maybe we'll discuss those in the future, but for now, this is what we're talking about. So, for the sake of privacy purposes, we are going to refer to my roommates as Paul, because that's just what we gonna do. So to back things up and to understand how it is that I even got here, yes, it's a good and new beginning because I'm 26 years old now and I'm tired of living at my mom's house. We just have many differences. You guys know I love my mom, but we just unfortunately cannot coexist together in one home.
Doing that.
Don't touch me.
Go out. No, I'm touching your phone.
Yeah, so it literally just took me 2 weeks to just save up a couple checks, and here I am today. I took the route of going through Craigslist just because it is an avenue. I know many of you are probably like, Craigslist, ill, that's weird, that's creepy, that's scary, ill. I mean, obviously it worked out for me. But what I do want to say, and just put a disclaimer out there, be careful, okay? Because you don't want to put too much information, because that's kind of what I did at first. And I was getting some creeps talking about everything but my living situation. I'm like, ill. So be careful with putting your phone number, your email, but you do want to put like a brief description of like who you are, what you do for work, if you have pets and all that, etc. Just keep open, honest communication. Just don't put too much information out there. Another thing I want to address, I don't understand why there's a lot of people that post female only. I think that's so...
Bruh, you tripping!
Like, it's not fair. I don't understand if it's because they feel safer with the female. Females are just more responsible. I don't understand, but it is what it is. I came and checked out the place. It was cool. At the time, he actually did tell me, you know, there was someone that was possibly trying to come and rent out the room as well. And I was like, yo, like, I really need this place. It's like an emergency situation. And he was like, well, can you leave somewhat of a deposit or whatever? I had no problem with that. I'm paying $500 a month here. Yes, $500 a month in Anaheim, California. I know, right? The day that I moved in, the following week, I gave him the other half, so flat $500. But it wasn't until I actually moved in that I realized how dirty the place is. It's really dusty. Paul has 2 dogs, 2 big dogs. Like, you've already seen them, but it's just dirty. So let me give you guys a little backstory on Paul. He told me he's in his early 40s. He's like a recovering addict, or he doesn't really go out because back in the day he used to like do all different kind of drugs or whatever. He's gay also, so we kind of clicked on that, but I'm coming to realize that he's a very like quiet and like keep to himself kind of person. He's pretty much almost home all day, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, you have no job, no real responsibilities, and no teeth? Okay, but that's all besides the point. I'm no one to judge, and really it's none of my business what he does with his personal or finances. You ever move into a place and you start looking around like... And the thing is, he doesn't have a lot of stuff, but it's just dirty. First thing when I moved in here was to start cleaning that damn refrigerator, because obviously I need to eat. I'm going to be buying food. I need a place to put my food, which is going to be in the damn refrigerator, and it was just horrible. So one night I took it upon myself. I took everything out of the refrigerator, sat it up on the counter, and cleaned and scrubbed, took all the drawers out, washed them in the sink, put everything back. It was looking brand new. It was such a big task that I had to pause and like take a break. I finished half of the refrigerator. I woke up the next day to finish the rest. Pause because some shit happened in between all that. After cleaning the refrigerator, I'm like, yo, I need to take a break. Let me drink my beer or my wine or whatever it was that I had that night. Let me chill, and just relax in my room. Then And not just any, one of the good ones. You know what I'm talking about. So I decided to go ahead and invite him over. So homie shows up. I'm in my room and I'm like, okay. I text him. I'm like, I'm gonna go meet you outside. The dogs. It's been quiet at least about an hour and a half or so. One of the dogs fucking wakes up and apparently he needs to go like take them outside because I'm outside about to meet my homie. The dog goes to the door because dogs are just dogs. They know like who's in the house, who's moving about. And I had the door open because I'm just coming back real quick. Paul follows his dog and as we're walking back, he sees my homie. That was just so awkward, but he got the dog, he went back into his room and it was like nothing happened. So we hook up about an hour and a half later. As I'm walking my homie out, I get this text.
It's not gonna work out with you living here after all, so I'm gonna need that room vacated by
Bitch, my mouth dropped. And to be honest, I don't even think we was being that loud. Okay, you know what? So when I got back in my bed, I text Paul back. I know y'all probably like, Javante, seriously? You ain't even been in the place a full week and you already fucking? Yes. So when I went to bed that night, it was so awkward because I'm now having this on my mind because after I sent him that text, he did not even respond. So the morning comes and I'm going back into the kitchen because I had to finish cleaning up the refrigerator because of that whole mess I had left because that shit was just overwhelming. He was kind of acting very like standoffish and I just opened up conversation and I'm like, you know, I'm sorry about last night. Complete bullshit. Y'all know I'm single as fuck. It's not the fact that you have somebody here. It's just, one, you didn't let me know you were expecting somebody because, you know, I have dogs and I just like to know. But then on top of that, he starts telling me about like the person who actually owns this house is like in trouble with the IRS or some shit like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, so he's saying that it's not even on him. To be honest, I don't even know if I really believe that, but I'm just like, okay, we already in the middle of April, so I'm just gonna give it like another week or two as we're getting close to May, and then I'm gonna ask him before I give him May's rent and be like, yo, what's up? Like, are you really trying to have me out by June 1st or what? Because maybe he was just in his feelings, I don't know, whatever. On top of that, it's because me personally, I don't know if he's just hating on the fact that he's not getting none, or me cleaning and shit, or maybe it's a combination of the two. But ever since after that, we've been cool. Until food got involved. So he has a friend slash neighbor that actually comes over here pretty often. She's cool, I met her, she's nice. But when she does come over, I notice homegirl be eating. Like, they be cooking, okay? And I mean cooking. Pots and pans out. That's why this sink is always full with dishes. It's cool, whatever. Just clean up after yourself. Apparently, they don't seem to do that very well. What pissed me off is because one trip I made to go buy some food, I bought a bunch of cheese. I really like cheese. And that shit was brand new. But when I went to go out there, the shit was like a few little cribble crumbs left. And to myself, I'm just thinking like, girl, you know he has a roommate now. Common courtesy, when you go into somebody else's refrigerator, you need to ask. Be like, is this yours? Before you start cooking up shit. So ever since after that, all my important snacks, like, and this is just advice to all of y'all who have a roommate or is trying to get a roommate, anything that you don't want gone, ate up, keep it in your room. Another thing with me, don't fuck with my hot sauce. Tapatio right here. This is poppy. I put this on almost everything I eat, so don't fuck with my hot sauce. Another thing I want to say is I strongly recommend you get a lock and key on your door. People are just weird. You never know what's going on in people's minds, who they're bringing over. Just protect your shit. You could buy a lock anywhere. Mine came with 3 keys, okay? And I got one on my actual keys. I have a spare put away, and in case of emergency, just in case I forget or leave my key somewhere, another extra one stashed away outside in the front yard, like hidden. Plan ahead. Also, be nice, especially if you're the one that's moving into someone else's home. You know, be helpful, show gratitude, offer to help cook, clean up something, take out the trash every now and then, you know? But if you keep on doing that and they seem to show no sign of like appreciation, like they just don't give a fuck, at that point just start doing the bare minimum to survive and just mind your business. And last last but not least, I want to say is save your damn receipts. What I mean by that is literally go out. You can get this anywhere. Walmart, Dollar Tree. Come on now. Receipts. Especially if you're dealing with cash or checks. No. You just don't want any drama where cops have to get involved, going to court. Ain't nobody got time for that. Get a contract printed, written out, typed up, whatever you gotta do. Protect yourself. Be prepared. Thank you guys for watching my video. I've come a long way. Please make sure you like, subscribe to my channel, click the bell for post notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I'm trying to get used to a schedule now. Please don't rush me, but I'm a really try to stick to something, at least posting 1 to 2 videos a week. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. Instagram at JDANTT, Snapchat at it's JDANTT, and yeah. And like I always say, love yourself first.